Well, howdy. Are you hungry? Today we're making grilled sausage, tortellini cheese pasta with basil and sun-dried tomatoes. Stay tuned. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my galley. My name is Scott. I am your host. Welcome to Go Small, Live Large. We are a YouTube channel dedicated to sharing with you the learnings from the road, the van life, RV lifestyle. And welcome to another Dine-In Travato, part of a series of how I cook a delicious meal in my RV combined with the galley and the grill outside. Today we're making 5 cheese tortellini. Yum, yum, yum. We are making that with grilled sausage. We're going to cut that up, put it in the pasta, and we're going to put some basil. So you have a live basil plant here, right? Basil. And as a special treat, we are using sun-dried tomatoes. A little olive oil and a little S&P. So I just love making these meals, number one, for you, so you can see how I do this. Let's go get the grill heated up, and we'll put the sausages on, then we'll boil some water for the pasta. Now this is fresh pasta, so it cooks really fast. And I've got this from Costco. It's Kirkland Signature brand, their in-house brand. And this is too much, but I'm gonna actually cook the entire package. And then save a portion of this off. So a meal tonight and a meal for the next day or two. That's how we roll here. And the sausages, I'm probably going to use just 2 in the meal tonight, and then again to save these for another day. These keep really well. So let's get cooking. Good looking. So this is my how I store my propane. You've probably seen that before. And this is my pizza stone. If you haven't seen that video, we actually made pizza here recently. I'm gonna lift this bad boy off, get this thing fired up, warmed up, and we'll put the meat on. Hang tight. Okay, so I carry my Instapot with me, and I actually load it, store it in the back, under the bed. And I only have 2 pans in my entire Travato. One of them is right here. It is my saute pan, and it fits in the drawer just beautifully. The other pot that I use is actually this. So again, I travel super light. It's what works for me. So having drawers full of kitchen equipment, just my Instapot. So I'm going to put water in this. We're going to boil the pasta, and then put the meat on the grill when it is ready. So what I do in this case when I'm boiling water is I don't have any lids for these pots. So what I actually do is use a stack of paper plates that sit right on top of that to make that boil a little faster. Again, this is fresh pasta, so it cooks really fast, just a few minutes. We'll put some salt in that water. Let's go check the grill, and then we'll put the meat on the grill. Yum. Luke, he's wondering what's going on, all this commotion. Hi, Luke. Luke, you gonna say hello to people? Luke? Luke. No. Oh, Luke. All right, let's put the meat on. So we're waiting for the water to boil. It's getting pretty close. What I've done here, I use this a lot, this extension, as a little bit of a shelf to hold my coat, which is a vinyl material, so it would not do very well to the heat. So I use this to kind of push this away, and it also acts as a little bit of a wind baffle to keep the propane flame from being all freaked out and or blow out. I don't think it would blow out without really strong wind, but it does kind of flicker without this wind baffle here. So while we wait for the water to boil and the grill meat to grill, We're gonna chop up some of these and get some basil going. Let's do that. Tip, scissors are your best friend. Chopping up a bunch of stuff with a knife. I have a knife, I have a cutting board, but this is just so much easier, and I just kind of wipe or give this a quick wash when I do the pot. This is much easier, and again, it's a space thing and a water saving thing and a convenience thing. So again, the sun-dried tomatoes and the basil's in here, that's ready to go. There's a term in the cooking world called mise en place. And that means to have all of your food prep done before you actually start cooking. It's a tip I learned in cooking school, and you probably see it on the Food Network programs all the time. They have everything chopped up, ready to go. That's what we've done here. This is kind of interesting. So this is, so I got julienne cut, and this is smoked sun-dried tomatoes. So there's just a slight essence of smokiness in the sun-dried tomatoes already. They taste fantastic. That's gonna, I think, pair really well with the grilled, smoked, with the grilled, sausages. So yummy. As witnessed by the steam, the water is definitely boiling this time. So it probably took, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes to get that to boil. That's pretty quick, I think. I just love cooking on gas, which is one reason I love having propane on board. I'm just used to cooking on gas, and it just responds more quickly. Okay, in goes the pasta. Again, this only takes a few minutes. It specifically says 2 minutes. All right, let's put the basil back. And we don't need this anymore. We'll put this back up here. And tick-tock, tick-tock. All right, we'll give them a little stir here. Looking pretty good. What do you think? Ooh. So the pasta is now done. What I'm going to do is actually empty the water into here. We use the rag to hold the hot pot. I also like to put cold running water in this, because putting boiling water down the drain, probably not a great idea. I don't have any facts to back that up. I don't even like to do that at home with real piping. So turn the flame off, and then just use the spoon to strain. Ow. So you lose a few. Okay, that's draining. So the pasta's done. I'm going to keep this in the same pot. I'm going to add olive oil and the salt and pepper. I'm going to add in my sun-dried tomatoes and basil. This is for me why I like the G floor plan, because I have another sink there. So if I get this filled up full of stuff and I need a sink for either some quick water or to rinse, something like that, I use the bathroom sink. That's a floor plan thing. Look at this. Ooh, how's that looking? Pretty good. See that? Okay, to that we're going to add the sausage, and then this meal is done. Let's let that sit. Let's go check the meat. So we'll go check the meat in a second, but I want to point out this. Luke. Uh-oh, something's moving. Yep, kids. See the kids up there? Luke! Say hi to the folks, Luke. So this is his new favorite spot when we are parked. Van Life Luke. So here's kind of interesting. So I had the grill pointed this way before, but the wind was getting in here really badly. It's coming from the west, probably a 8 to 10 mile an hour wind. And what happened is it was getting inside and it wasn't getting hot enough. So now I just rotated this so that the back is not to the wind, sucking in the air. And now this is looking really nice. Looks pretty good, right? Luke. Oh. Well, Well, he's giving it careful consideration. Okay, so what we want to do is snip up a couple of these and put them in the pasta. All right, looks pretty good. Goodness. Okay, let's just give that a stir to kind of blend it all in. Don't want to do too much stirring because it, you know, mashes up the pasta. So let's plate that. And I have some special cheese. From the pizza party. Remember the pizza party? So it's really pungent cheese. It's a little bit like Parmesan. Not that 5 cheese tortellini needs any more cheese, but you know. I'm gonna put a little more cracked pepper on that. And because we're a fancy YouTube show, we are gonna put a little garnish like that. Wow. Let's taste it. Looks pretty good. Let's have a bite. Meat. Uh-oh. Here comes Luke. Woo. That meat is good. Well, hello. I'm Luke. Hey, this is my dinner, mister. Tortellini and the sun-dried tomato. Thank you, Luke. Guys, gals, this is amazing. Super easy to make. One pot meal plus the grill. That's why I love my grill. Man, you want a bite? Well, that was really yummy. I ate most of it to my fill, and that's it. I got dishes to clean up. You want to help me? Just kidding. Hey, really appreciate you tuning in today. Yeah, my name is Scott. This is Go Small, Live Large, and just really appreciate you joining me for another Dine-In Travato meal. I'll put the kind of the recipe down below in the show notes, and if you got something out of it, give a thumb up. Sure appreciate that. Give a comment. Check out my website. Instagram, you guys know the drill. We're growing like crazy and posting lots of content, just having a ball. And just really appreciate you being out there. This year, it's all about helping change lives and then measuring lives changed. So with that, we'll say peace. I've got dishes to do. Luke, anything? Luke? He's chill. See you. Wow, you're still there? You rule.